Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to DevineMiracles channel, and I hope that this finds you happy and well wherever you are. Today I'm just going to talk a little bit about the different energies, the light energies that are coming in and the upgrades that we've been having and how this has been affecting us on many different levels. And it's something that has affected me greatly over the last couple of weeks, especially with sleeping. And not being able to sleep in a proper pattern and only having like a few hours and things like that, each night, or in sometimes not having many days sleep at all. Also just feelings of general aches and pains in the body, and feeling a little bit out of balance, feeling a lot of memories coming to the surface, and things in our life sort of opening and changing really, really quickly. I want you to know that as we go through these attunements and activations, we've got angels and guides with us, supporting us every step of the way. But sometimes we get to a point where we're really vulnerable, and sometimes a lot of negative energy can just come our way, and it's not something that we're doing personally, and sometimes it's not something that other people are doing to us. There is just negative energy in the world, and it's been created by many thousands and thousands and thousands of years of talking about negative things and putting fear into people, etc. And there is energy just floating around, and there's positive energy doing the same thing. So sometimes when you're really tired and you've had a really, really tough time, and things have been really emotional, and you've forgotten to ask for your protection, or you've forgotten to ask your angels and guides to be by your side, it's like they make a beeline for you, this negative energy that's out there. And you can usually tell when there's been some kind of a negative attachment, or something sort of bombarding you. You can usually tell because, for one, your mood will change really, really quickly. And you could be really, really grumpy all of a sudden, or you might snap at somebody that you never normally would say. Then you might start feeling ill within yourself and just get like worse and worse and worse sort of feeling inside yourself, which makes you angrier and angrier. And with this, you may be saying to yourself, I need some help, or I need some protection, or whatever, but you're not actually telling it to leave. And this is what I want to say today. If there is anything inside of you that you feel is not a part of who you are, or is completely different to how you work, or you're scared of anything, take control and say, anything that is not my energy, leave now. Archangel Michael, Jesus, whoever you talk to, your spirit guides, say, please escort this away from me now. Cleanse and clear anything around me that has, attached itself to my auric field while I've been going through a time. Ask it to leave now. Take control. Any discomforts that you're feeling within your own being may be absorbed from other people's crap, other people's lives, and you're thinking about them, and suddenly you start taking on their feeling, and that's part of being an empath as well. And it doesn't matter who thinks that they're higher than other people or whatever. To me, we're all the same. You and I are exactly alike. We just tap into our feelings and emotions in our own way. We tap into our abilities in our own way, what feels comfortable for us. So there's no one that's higher than anyone else. And you are able to take control of your life. Yes, we are going through these activations at the moment. And remember last year when we had a really big one in October for the full moon, and everyone was just, even me, I was feeling terrible shoulder pain and all of this. And sometimes this is due to having these beautiful attunements, which means that when we come out the other side, we've moved up a level, okay, with our abilities and things. And that's true, but sometimes we can just be pulling in energy from elsewhere. And when we're in that lower state, it's like the negative energy goes, there's my chance, and starts to grab onto your auric field, trying to stop you from being positive, trying to stop you from doing what you need to do for your life journey. And why that happens is a whole nother big story, but we need to keep moving on our path. And people are going to try to stop us along the way, but we just need to keep on taking control of that. Sometimes two people that come together, really spiritual people come together, and it's such a really strong connection that the negative forces don't like that at all. And sometimes we'll mess with something of your own vulnerabilities, So if for example, you might have been jealous or something in the past, and you've worked on it, and you're in a relationship with someone and you're growing and growing, the way that the negative energy might work is to put a jealousy idea, there, or suddenly you start getting feelings of being jealous, for example. And next thing you know, there's trouble, where there doesn't need to be, okay? So we just need to be vigilant on our protection and claiming our own space. And when we're going through our adjustments, and they are, sometimes aches and pains and sleepless nights and strange sensations throughout the body, maybe memories coming up, maybe there's things that need to be healed, maybe there's weird dreams and just like weird sensations and things like that. Those are all parts of our attunement process, our uplifting process. But if you're unsure whether this is part of a upgrade that you're having, say, if anything that I'm feeling is not mine, or is not part of my upgrade, or is not part of my abilities awakening, I would like it to leave now. And get Archangel Michael in there, cleansing and clearing. Get the angels around you. Take control and be vigilant. This year is your year to get things right and to understand yourself, to lift yourself up to those new levels, to see where there is negative energy around you, and when people are trying to put things in your mind, or people are trying to upset you on purpose, and it sounds like they're caring for you, but underlying you can hear something in there, and it starts to get you worked up. Be open and aware to all of those little signs and things around you. Try to go with all the doors that are opening, or going downstream where everything's easy, or going with the flow, as my friend always says, going downstream where everything's easy. And when it starts to be difficult and you're struggling and you're trying to get up, understand that you're not supposed to be going in that direction anymore. That you're just going to keep treading water kind of thing until, you work things out. And sometimes, you need to be in a situation that's difficult for your growth. And that's something that you've put in your life path. And, very soon my life is changing and I'm going in a different direction. And, Pete is as well. And we're going in this direction. And it's going to be different to what we thought we were doing last year. And everything's different, and things are going to change. But remember that you're in control, okay? The angels and guides want you to know that they are with you always. But when you ask them specifically for help in situations, they can do it really quickly, okay? Try not to think about the fearful things. That is how fearful negative energy grows. And, a lot of people throw things at those, at light workers, and they throw things at positive people and say, all about the Bible and this, that, and the other, and how we're, wrong in what we do. But you need to feel what's right for you. You need to feel how, precious you really are, and how wonderful you are as well, and how in control you can be of your own life. It doesn't need to be controlled by anyone else anymore. It's just a choice that you need to make. So understand, this year we are going through many different light upgrades, many different shifts in our reality, but less and less and less. Like, the more we're sort of going up in all of these skills and abilities, the less we're going to have to deal with the negative side of things, okay? Trust in yourself. And if you keep being thrown into negative situations, for example, get out, you know. And if things keep coming up, time to move on, you know. If things are really, really difficult and you're suffering, make a new plan, you know, because no one should suffer in order to gain. You shouldn't have to do that. That's a past life thing, where we had to work and work and work in order to gain freedom or to gain some sort of enlightenment or something that we thought was there. You know, try not to let anyone step over the top of you. You know, we're all equal. We all deserve happiness and joy. And the angels and guides are with you as well. Talk to them, you know. Ask them ask them what you want them to do. You know, tell them what you want them to do with thanks, you know, because they are what we know as unconditional love and positive energy. And the more that we can have that near us, the safer we're going to feel, the more in control we're going to feel, and the less fearful and all of those things we're going to have, okay? Be careful who you keep in your company. Some of you are going, oh, I know that, but, you know, careful who you keep in your company. And if you do have to be with someone who's always notoriously angry or upset or always talking about everybody else or gossiping or whatever, if you have to be around that person, you know, be sure that you just put this shield up around yourself so that you don't absorb any of their stuff, you know, that you don't need. I used to do that, like with certain people in you know, my past, in my life. I'd be, oh, here they come, you know, and I'd be like, whew, and I'd be taking these deep breaths and everything, and I'd just go and take myself into the toilet, like pretend I needed to go to the toilet or something, and then I'd go, right, Archangel Michael, I really need you to be here with me now. Please don't let me absorb any of their stuff. Please put that protection around me and just help me not to absorb anything, so that when I left, I wouldn't be in a bad mood all of a sudden, you know. I'd learnt my lesson in that way. So ask, be vigilant, go with the flow. You know, if you need to ask whether this is an upgrade or something like that that's going on, do it. You know, ask for that. Know that you're always getting some sort of protective energy around you anyway. But if it's all too much and everything's been cramming down around you, be sure that you're asking any energy that's not yours to leave. And it has no choice. I found when I work with Archangel Michael or, you know, the Lord Jesus, and, you know, you just mentioned the Lord Jesus, and it's like any negative energy just flees, it just gets out of there, you know. Ask to work with somebody, you know, if you don't know what you're doing, or you're afraid of doing something wrong, or, you know, you just really feel that it's all too much for you, you can always find help. You know, I'm always there. With intensive healing or mentoring or whatever it is that you need, there are people there that you can feel that you can rely on to talk to for things. Do that, you know. Don't hold back with asking for help if you feel that you need it. But at the same time, try not to be fearful about this. It's only energy, okay? It's only negative energy, and we can get rid of that. And don't let anyone make you feel worse. know, go to those who make you feel better and stronger within yourself. That's what you deserve. Okay, so I hope this helps you, and know that we're just going to ride our way through this year, and you know, things are going to come up. Things are not always going to be easy, but we're going to make our way through it. It's going to be a lot easier than some of the past years that we've had, as we move more towards our own creative pursuits, more towards things that feel right for us. And I hope that you will enjoy me being along with you on the ride, and there with you, helping you along the way, and you know, giving you that courage so that you know that you're not stupid, you're not an idiot, and you know, you're not useless, and you can, and you do have strength, and you are strong, and you have got the angels there, and you do deserve a good life, and you know, you can see yourself successful. And all the negative stuff that anyone else has ever said to you, too bad. You know, they were just jealous because they knew that you were going to do something. And sometimes when that's happening, you'll get attacked more as a child than ever, because, you know, you're going to do something and people don't want that. You know, you're a threat in some way. Don't listen to that negative talk. anymore. And don't let it hold any space in your brain anymore either for free, you know. Don't feed it, don't give it any second thought, okay? Don't compare yourself to other people. Just be you, you know, detach yourself from crap. Detach yourself from people who make you feel low, and stay around people who understand you and say, that's okay. It doesn't matter if you've made a mistake. That's all right. You're only human, you know, instead of you're stupid and you're an idiot and you're useless, and all those things are horrible, you know. So trust in yourself, okay? You've been there with you all your life. Trust you, you know, trust the angels to help you, and keep on moving forward. And you'll see what doorways are open. You know, you'll see those doorways opening, and you'll go, okay, I'm going to go this way for a minute, you know, and do it. And who cares? Just do it. Do what feels good. Do what feels right for you, regardless of what anybody else thinks. And stick around with those people who are willing to support you in your dreams, who want nothing more than for you to succeed. And to help you to succeed, and to help you find ways through as you're helping them as well. And you know, you're growing together and lifting together, okay? Beware of those people who put negative things in your mind. Just beware, okay? But learn that you can then overcome anything. Doesn't matter, okay? You are in control, and you can overcome, and everything will be okay. So I'll leave you with that message, and I hope that that's helpful to you. Please know that I'm with you every step of the way, and you know, if you need my support for anything, please let me know. But until the next video, I'm sending you much love, support and encouragement, and hopefully you will just be able to remove anything negative from around you and keep on moving forward. So until the next time, it's goodbye for now.